welcome. I'm Pistol Shrimp. You might better know me as Daddy. Maybe not. Holly, if you're out there listening, I'm sorry. I was only joking. Uh, but moving on. This is Marp's first year running the show at Salem, and I think we're all excited to see how it turns out. Let's read Marp's announcement. Alright, Santa has delivered a Christmas stocking to be hung over the fireplace of all pilgrims who have logged in during the past 2 weeks. Feel free to hang it up, and maybe, the Jolly Elf will visit you on Christmas, Mom. Ho ho ho. First of all, what a low stakes commitment. First of all, what a low stakes commitment this is. Feel free to hang it up. I don't give a fuck. And maybe I'll do something with it. Maybe the Jolly Elf will visit you. It's like, maybe he will. Maybe fuck you if it don't. Alright. I vaguely recall that setting up a stove is something resembling a nightmare. So I figured I'd hop on real quick and show you guys how it's done. First thing you'll notice when you go into any of the houses is that they'll have these gray squares to throw down your stove, and they're surrounded by just crushing nothingness. The idea is pretty simple. Just line up your stove perfectly on those gray squares and voila. But it is harder than it sounds, but I have a couple of tricks to make it easier on y'all. So the first thing you're going to want to do is turn off tile centering. That's just hitting Control plus C. It detaches the structure from the grid and allows you to place it a little bit more precisely. Stove is obviously in the furniture submenu, and then just line it up and just line it up, and you're Okay, tip number 2. You can hold down Control and Shift while spinning your mouse wheel to do very minute rotations of the stove, which can help you get it to just the right spot. Uh, is this thing even the right size? I guess it is. Let's see. Fucking piece of shit. Actually, I know. Tip number 3. On Samir's client, you can Control 6 and turn on the hitbox. As you can see, there's this little, I don't know, dangle here. And since it seems to be lined up right with the edge, we can use that as our guide to dropping the stove. Oh, no, okay, that's okay. I think it has to be actually right behind the dingle, not on it. Tip number 4. Turn on tile centering, because you want it to be part of the grid. You don't want it to just go flying off into nothingness. You gotta keep it locked down. God help me. Let me read the tooltip and see if there's maybe like some gem of wisdom I can pull from it. Okay. Simple stove. Stoves must be constructed in the hearth of a house. Placement can be a bit finicky at the moment. Hold down Control and place and rotate the stove so that it covers the hearth tiles. It's not impossible, I promise. We'll fix smoother placement eventually. Eventually? Oh, I feel like this is the same tooltip I read 8 years ago. Tip number 5. Don't read the tooltip. It is just gonna make you mad. Keep your eyes on the prize. Okay, here we go. Hold down Control. Rotate it. Make sure it covers everything. And I think I got it. Fucking turn up, dude. No. backwards ass son of a